Yo, dog.
You got scars deep enough to last. Heart full of broken glass, and I'm gonna paint it black. Oh, I got bruises I covered up. I've been used every time I loved. Nothing to lose when the devil comes. Oh, turn off the lights, we can turn them out, 'cause turn off the lights, we can burn them out, 'cause I know what's waiting, I know what it's made of, what it's made of. Come and take me closer to the edge now, if you think you can love me, 'cause show me how to have a breakdown, if you're gonna touch me.
angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
Alright, check. 1, 2. Love minis coming in clutch.
We see the world in a cold light. It isn't much, but it's all we needed. It's all we needed. With everything in its right place. We'll push away 'cause it's all we needed. To go through and
Yo Dog bought out of subscriptions. Go give that hobo a subscription. Go Dog. Bye. There we go. All day, every day. Recoil, what's up? Is today the month ender? I guess it is. No, I fucking completely forgot. I have nothing prepared. Hold on. I mean, it is. It has to be. I just didn't do anything I was supposed to do. I was even working on the stream and completely forgot. It is 100% the mother. Damn, I don't even have prizes figured out.
I feel like I'm an animal, 'cause every time I lose control, wanna take a bite and take it off. I feel like I'm an animal, you know. I feel like I'm an animal, 'cause every time I lose control, wanna take a bite and take it off. I feel like I'm an animal.
Recoil's mom. What's up, girl? Recoil says, you're awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna come up. We'll workshop stuff. We gotta figure something out. ADHD, man. I've got huge ADHD.
Let's do it!
Fuck, I don't even know what volume I'm supposed to be at. Yo, dog, Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on that literal best of all days. Coming to you live from that Beats Lab in North America's Nutsack. We're doing it again. It is our month ender. Did not forget. It's just a bit. Crafty bit. On. I'm just messing with some shit back here. Yo, Wumpo says, did you you said something about your Necrons not second? Justin Christian, thank you for the sub over on HoboTube. Thank you so much. Alright. Fucking suck. I have to transcribe this list at the end of the show. Completely forgot about. Shout out to the YouTube homies. And thank you for the big time raid. Big raid. Spark minis. I'm gonna get some love right there. Big time raid. Bloody Rusty Studio says, how those 4 monsters for Ace Bugs doing? I don't know. We shall see. So far, so good. It's just savings, bro. Because, you know, I'm going to space these out. I'm going to drink them all week. Definitely not going to drink them all today. Shout out to Bloody Rusty Studio. Spark Minis crew. What are you guys up to? Hit that follow button. You guys know. I got... we got mods for that. I don't know what I'm doing. I fucked up. I'm all over the place today. My ADHD flared up like crazy. Completely forgot about so many things. Thank you for reminding me to stay focused, and probably should take my Adderall. No, I took my Adderall. Or did I? I don't know. What'd you guys work on today? Just running it back through chat. Recoil's mom is in chat. How you feeling today? OnePlus Saves is happy about Necrons. Recoil, thankfully, reminded me about the month ender that I did not forget about. Sinford Games, Hank Grasser, the Canadian superstars. Of course, we are simultaneously live on YouTube. So if you're coming in on the YouTube side of things, you can roll call out, shout you out. Mo's Magic, what's up, player? War Pigment. Spark Minis. Painted some X-Men models from Marvel Zombies. My friend came over. What friend? Bloody Rusty Studio says a piece for P3 Grandmaster and Spark Mini's nerves. Piece for P3 Grandmaster and Spark Mini's nerves. Is this in reference to what I asked about you guys painting? Talon, accurate. OnePlus 7 says YouTube sucks and the Twitch gang is the best. Bold words. How do you respond, YouTube dumpster fire?
And his name is John C.
Corvid die. Says, here's my monster contribution. Don't drink enough to pee green and keep from under the bridge. I'm gonna try it, dude. I'm trying. $2 a monster. That's how it is. Circle K. I'm in the inner circle. That's an exclusive club here in Inverness. Shout out to Corvidai. Recoil says, that's right. That was a statement. That it was the ender, not a question. Thank you. Spark, Minis, my homegirl. Now it's girls' night. And on girls' night, we don't fuck with Minis. Bloody Rusty. Yes. What we were working on. Wait, Bloody Rusty Studios. Are you the viewer or the homegirl? Spark Minis. Not talking to me. Talon, does your Circle K also sell 200 milligram Delta 8 gummies? No, my mom took a 200 milligram gummy the other day. My mom, 40K Sue. I came home. She passed out on the couch. I was like, you alright, mom? Just taking a couch nap? She's like, yeah, I'm alright. Just taking a nap. It's like, alright. Came back later and I was like, yo, it was a long couch nap. She was like, well, I went to the marijuana store, and I was like, I see where this is going. Spark Minis. She does, though. You have girlfriends who are into the hobby? Fuck yeah. Poor unicorns. Just Recoil says you're 1,000,000% always on your game. Yep. It's true. Bloody Rusty. I'm just a viewer, but I wouldn't mind being the homegirl. She's kind of cute. Spec says, need to use update command to fix the strong man love command. Oh, what is it? Oh, because it doesn't have the arm. So lame. Update command strong man love. Let's go with come on, stop moving. Alright. That'll be enough for now. Talon, mistakes were made, yeah. I was trying to explain to her, I was like, Mom, that's too much. And she was like, it made it seem like it was okay. And I was like, I don't know why they would say that. Nobody takes that much. She didn't throw up or nothing. She just took a couch nap, dude. Ate some Doritos. Mom parties. 40K Sue. James Meeks over on YouTube. Says, what's up, guys? So here's the thing. Today is the month ender. I forgot. I don't know what was going on today. My ADHD was everywhere. I admit a class I forgot about. It was a shit show over here. Taught the class though. We got the class though. That's right. 40K Sue needs to change their name to 420K Sue. 40K Sue. She parties. Cool Moms Club. So, got a couple things. So, we got to figure out what the month ender prize is. Last month we gave away models. I don't have any for that this month. So, we did hoodies on Black Friday, which I fulfilled that. Spark Minis. Have an amazing stream. Thank you. I appreciate you. Anybody coming over from Spark Minis, stay tuned. We're going to get some work done here in a second. Just set up our promo, our month ender promo. We paid at Magnus all month. Moving on to a space with Dreadnaught right now. So I've updated my patrons promo, guys, and my recession promo. It is in lieu of like any beggar bar strategies or anything. I need more Patreon signups. We're at an all-time low since 2019 right now. So all my promos that I can think of are going to be about getting $10 range signups on Patreon. So that promo, exclamation point recession, is now exclamation point patrons. If you sign up for $10 or more on Patreon during the show, DM me. Free painting consultation, which can be used as like a mini credit. Do a little bit of painting lessons, whatever you want. You can pick something out of the syllabus and we can go over it, whatever you want, man. And build that base back out. I'm in that, kind of reconstruction phase since I've, moved to Florida. One-on-one tactics class. Maybe as a prize. I don't even know how to play 40K, dude. I can play 40K. Haven't played this edition, doesn't mean shit. Same game. James Meeks over on the YouTube says you're doing some Dark Wolves. We can do whatever you want, man. That's right. 1+ says you don't want Kenny teaching tactics. It's gonna be like World Eaters lists only. Love Mini says, no, you can't give away your mom's cats. No. So we gotta come up with something for the month ender. Swag, I got swag shop swag. That's always possible. Oh, I'm getting texts. What does it say? Got it. War Pigment a duffel? Man, those are so dumb. You want a duffel? You guys want duffel? A duffel prize? I mean, hot. Love Mini says hoodies. I mean, it's the season of hoodies. Are custom hoodies, like exclusive hoodies, interesting? One plus saves likes hoodies. J-Ron or J Ro Hearn says hoodies, all caps. Too hot in Australia says recoil. I can do exclusive hoodies. Bloody Rusty Studios. Commission art piece like I do for the shirts. You know, those aren't that popular. I mean, I've never given away like a full drawing, but we've done a promo for a while called Custom Tea, hit or miss. You know, like kind of, I'd say mostly cold, where you know the winner would sit down with me. We put together like a one-of-a-kind tea. We use my asset library and some limited photoshopping to create something totally unique, but not me sitting down for 6 hours and drawing something from scratch. Would me sitting down drawing something from scratch be more enticing? Or Pigment. Costco Tooks did good last year. Costo. What the hell are you? War Pigment. That's extreme for you. No one knows what that is. Go Boy says, we're past the season of goodies up here. It felt like -3 this morning. Oh, hoodies. You'd want one to get a tattoo of Bloody Rusty Studio? Huh, interesting. Oh, War Pigment, like he won custom. Wait. Custom Carhartt. Go Boy, hell. That's right, Recoil. See, that reminds Recoil he's got a top T. He's like, oh yeah, it's like not that fun. Renegade Fight Stick Commission Art Template. I've actually done that before. I've actually done that. Russ over on YouTube says he loves his 2 custom sheet. Okay, is top T a real thing then? You guys actually like that? It just never felt, it always felt lukewarm. Like, I like doing that. My man Froyo Den says, I would say, Kenny, that you are a fantastic artist. Seeing you do something would be cool. Seeing you do something would be cool. Like a custom drawing from scratch. We've drawn on the show before. Like I've done digital art on the show before. Is that, I mean, that's... Is that a promo that you got? I mean, okay, you also got to realize this, guys. When I'm saying a promo, okay, the object of this promo, you gotta go with me on this, is to convince you guys to give me money. So, like, when I say, is it enticing? Is it worth large amounts of people donating small amounts of money over the course of a show? It's like, that's what we're talking about. That's how the business works. That's how I write checks to the electric company. Poor pigment, it needs to be rare though. But I won this at next level painting. See, Recoil says no right at the gate. He's like, nope. Not worth money, see? That's what we're talking about. Because you guys are coming at it from the like, yeah, it'd be tight to win perspective, but is it enticing enough to give perspective? It's a promotion. It's an endless journey toward figuring out what's fun and equitable. Russ on YouTube says, if you want to make money, do a big poll for a model to paint for a giveaway. You make bank on popular models like Abby, etc. Yeah. OnePlus saves. You hit me up for about a custom t-shirt? When the fuck did that happen? All your messages from me are about Necrons. R. Scott in chat, what's up, brother? Six-cylinder samurai says custom dice. We do custom dice a couple times a year. Usually in our summer promo. Well, on certain days, and also on certain days when like we get a lot of donations, I'll do like a trigger. But I won't lie, guys. The real focus right now, as I move forward, is like I gotta scoop up some patrons. I gotta get people back on that paywall. We've lost a big part of the base over the last year. Like the $10 base. So it's almost trivial. Like that's so I'll do whatever. Like we can do a we can do a custom design. That's got to be a top D prize though. You got to acknowledge that. I charge $500 and like private. That's my private cost to do one of those. And so Classic says hi over on YouTube. So we can update the ender for that. Update it right now. Update.
Collecting of my thoughts, ready to pretend. How will my head get back to thinking straight again? But I can't see an out, and I don't mean to put all my doubt on you.
All right, updated it. Top D, full T-shirt design. And why are people from Tennessee calling me? And what we'll do also is we'll do the prize drawing at the end of the night. Top the Grand Prix winners take home a custom tee promo. So, top D grand prizes, like so the top D is that's the full shirt design. The top D Grand Prix, when we do the prize drawing tonight, the custom tee, right? Like the classic top tee that we used to do, where you can sit down with me, we'll make a new shirt for you based on existing assets, but not like from scratch. So shirts all over the place. And you can obviously have those put on a hoodie. So it can also be a hoodie. Got this worked out? Pop open the app. Yo, is this Tennessee call left a voicemail? What the fuck is... I mean... What's with all these scam calls lately, man? I don't fucking know. Alright, anyway, exclamation point recession, exclamation point patrons. It is a month ender. So let's make sure to pop open a month ender tile. Hold on. There it is. Boom. Oh my god. Why is this so hard? How many layers do I have right here? Russ was asking, you still got my custom next level arm logo? Yeah, I got it. I got your folder. Okay, so this month we worked on Chad Magnus.
Hey, man.
Poor Pigment, thank you so much, brother.
Thanks, dog.
Appreciate that. Let me get some strong man love in chat for our boy, Poor Pigment.
And his name is John C.
Templar, dropping a C note. This guy says, the only thing I love more than my wife is Simple Green. I want that on a t-shirt. The only thing I love more than my wife is Simple Green. I want that on a t-shirt. Bruh, that's strong words. Strong words coming from Templar. Can I get some strong man love in chat? For the man known for the sketchy edge highlights. My fellow ADHD brother. Dropping a C note on this chat. Along with War Pigment. Appreciate you guys. And Abominator XXL, thank you for the sub over on Twitch. I appreciate you. So we got Chad Magnus done, Templar. Mostly, I feel like there's a few things I want to do. I want to reinforce some of the edge highlights on the wings because this is just dry brush strategy. But if you guys are curious, !Chad, we have a post up right now on Patreon covering all the video content surrounding this model. Right now, !Chad.
Angels sang out.
That's right, Talon. Bro's asking if his coffee spinning with a statement like that. Izzy Gaming over on Twitch. 11 months says Monster Energy for the win. That's right. That's right, brother. And Classics over on YouTube. Thanks, man. So, full suite tutorial is live on Patreon right now. It's updated. You guys can go check that out for as little as $10 a month if you want to catch it all in one place. Now, I did say today we're going to work on a Space Wolf Dreadnaught, so hold on. Let's get it set up. Space Wolf Dreadnaught right here. Let's get that in focus. So we're going to start by working on a Space Wolf Dreadnaught's arm. First. And make it look really good. Gnarl says, an odd miscolored feather would be tempting. Those wingtips have blue on them. Thanks, man. So, I want to get that. He's standing on the corpse of a Dreadnaught. It's a Space Wolf Dreadnaught. And currently it's just black-blue with some, like, dry brushing. Like, nothing spectacular. We haven't done really anything to it. Talon says, somewhere there's a Space Wolf player with a single tear rolling down their cheek. That place is here. That player is me. Oh, man. One plus saves? Yeah. This is the time we're supposed to go on because Jason told us to, but is Jason even streaming? So let's get a little black blue. A little white. Let's also get a little black. Wait, he's finishing an hour before me? He told me to change my time by an hour. The whole thing was so that we would be able to be on at the same time. He literally told me to do this. So he's finishing at 6. Is this always the time that Jason goes off the air? Oh my god, Jason! You told me to stream it this time. That's fair. Talon. That's fair. Maybe he thinks me and Jay Mohawk Minis are the same person. That's fair. So, we want this leg to look good. To be on par with the rest of Magnus. So what we need is probably we need to reset some of these angles. He is the British version of me, Talon. Yeah. The fuck is going on with my brush? So, what we need is a panel, like a panel transition right here. And so, I'm thinking what we wanted to do is maybe take some white and some black blue. And instead of making it dark down here, we're going to flip it. We're going to run some of this right here. Like so. Pick up some of this black. Right here. We run back to the black blue. And you see what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to create a transition moving toward black. God damn it. Come on, Magnus. Stop being such a fucking dick about this. And we are just using the heart pull right here. There's a hair. Got it. Nope, I did not get it. Got it. Got it. All right, I think I got it. And what we want is we're just using a little bit of moisture right here to force a bit of a blur. Using the heart pull. Okay, see, it's dark on this edge now. I'm going to switch to a slightly smaller brush. Pick up some of the black. And just kind of force a little bit more in here. Right up against that ledge. Now here on this side, we want to take that black blue with some white in it again, and we want to put this highlight up against the dark plane. So like right there, you see? And we want to take some of the black now. Down at the bottom. We want to create that panel shading. See where it's dark to bright, and then on this plane it's dark opposing bright. Geoff over here on the YouTube says, Hobo here, advice on cameras and setups for streaming. I've actually got a gear list that I would recommend. Exclamation point gear. I don't know if there's a command on YouTube, but I have it in my link tree. And it's posted on Patreon. So now this is where you get into a little trouble, okay? This plane right here, because we want to be opposing the dark side with the light side, is kind of on two axes. So what you mostly want to do here, install a little dark here. Down at the bottom. I'm going to pull out my smaller brush. Pick up a little bit of white. Kind of stipple that in. A little bit of heart pulling. No, it's embedded under Magnus's foot, which makes it kind of annoying. John Patrick over on Twitch says, did the stream start early? Yep. I mean, apparently for no reason. Jason. Now there's another angle right here. Kind of the same thing. And now you can see we can run back onto this side with some higher opacity white. Could probably run a quick tracer right here. Using high opacity, low moisture, and just kind of gently ride that rail. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. See right there? James over on YouTube. What's up, man? Now here we got a little bit of a slice in the armor. So we're gonna try to just run a quick heart pull down underneath it right there, using just the tip of our brush. Right there. And you want to be cognizant of only kind of doing one side of this. Right there. High opacity, low moisture. There is a little bit of a design right here. Pot the 2K, the largest man in the United Kingdom, coming in for 88 months. Back to Bizak over on YouTube. What's up, man? Now let's rotate this way. Oh, come on, man. We gotta get that. I'm excited to get to the hand part though. I just want to kind of make sure we're looking good here in the front. Now there's some like robot shit right there, so we're gonna switch over to black and white instead of blue black, and try to just kind of remove the blue tints from the gray on these robotic elements here. Keeping it more neutral. And we're just going to add a little bit more white. Let's grab a little black. Set a little bit of black right up against where these parts kind of connect to the rest of his arm. With a little moisture, let's just soften that. Now, the tricky part is like I said, there's like a wolf tooth necklace up here. And figuring out exactly how to paint it is kind of a pain in the dick.
Angels sang out in the chorus, down from the heavens.
Because we're already in such a neutral palette. So let's take a little gray. With no blue in it. And we're just going to touch individually. Mio Man, thank you for the sub. The links on the chain. We're just going to kind of stipple across some of them. You guys see that? Dogcat Jones over on Twitch. What's up, brother? 50% cat, 50% dog. All Jones. James over on YouTube says, question, I heard you do classes in painting. When I go about signing up, you sign up on Patreon, and then the algorithm will send you a packet with a syllabus and links. Let's take a little bit of watered down black, so semi-opaque, a little wet, and we're going to just send a little bit of this right up against where the chain meets the armor and create a bit of a border between the two. Just borders and frames, guys, you see? Let's put it in perspective, right? It's just a small detail. On Magnus's foot. So we don't need to go that hard, okay? You just got to get it good enough. You don't need to make this chain on this Dreadnaught's busted arm equal to any one thing on Magnus. Thank you, James, for your interest. So let's take a little bit more black, just watered down. Excuse me. Touch some of that. Now, he has... We'll come back to the other details in there. Now, is there a way for me to get this camera just lower? Trying to get placement here to sneak into the base. Bases are always annoying like that. Now we see we've got this right here. So what I want to pay attention to this. Make this look good. So we've got armor and maybe not armor. So let's take some black and white. And let's see if we can just kind of get a quick little hot blend right here. Getting closer to a neutral. Something like that. A little right here. Let me move it up. So we can get the other side of these fingers. Kind of just hitting it with that gray. Recently painted a lot of dreadnoughts, so James over on YouTube says what were you saying? You got the link? Oh, no worries, brother. You can take your time, man. I hear what you're saying. You can gain a lot from just signing up on Patreon, though. You don't need to sign up on the class tier. James, you can just sign up and then DM me, and I'll send you a free copy of the syllabus so you can take a look at it. So what I'm trying to do is jam some silver in, or, you know, pseudo silver. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's armor and what's going to be like mechanical. As I slice through. See, we don't want to slack on the dreadnought here in his base. They went out of the way to put a dreadnought on him, you know? Bryant over on YouTube says, never thought I could get someone throttle watching someone paint. But wow, I'm really transfixed. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, dog. So we've kind of blocked in some fake metal right now. We're just, because I'm going to treat that as such. Let's take some of the original black blue, which is, we're saying, the color of the actual armor. I'm just going to send a little bit of black blue in right here. Semi-opaque, kind of wet, get some coverage. See? And I want to see if this is how I want to do it. If I want these cufflinks or these knuckle dusters to be armor. God, this is a pain in the dick. So what we want to do now is maybe take a little white, mix it in with the black blue. A little, maybe like right here, just kind of brushing it in, kind of like stippling it. See that? Not really worried too much about how smooth it is. It's semi-opaque, just a little moisture. See, we're just sending some highlight in right there. But I'm going to go back a step, back to more of the black blue. And step up against that line we just put down. Let's go all the way down to black. Semi-opaque and a little wet right here. Snag a little bit of the black blue. Stipple right into that. So you see we're getting a nice dramatic transition right there. Let's see if we can do this. Pull the same feeling off right here on this knuckle duster, where we put some black blue, a little white right here. Go back a step, more black blue. Fucking cat hair right here. Come on. I got it. All right, let's ramp it up a little bit right here. Let's grab a little bit more white. High opacity, low moisture. We're just hitting a quick tracer. Rotate, always be rotating. That robe is straight up in the way. Rotate. High opacity, low moisture. Let's take a little black. Slide a little black in between the two on the neutral silver side or neutral gray. Create a bit of a kind of a dramatic shadow right there. So this has no blue in it. This is just straight up black and white. Right there. Right there. Now you kind of want to split the difference, go back a step, add a little bit more black. Boom! Get this cat hair out of my model. Let's grab some straight up black. Okay, let's water it down. Just straight up water. Let's get around this nut right here. Let's get these nuts. Always wash your nuts, guys. Let's get a little white. Using just a little bit of white, kind of just lightly skirting it like a little bit of a tracer. Let's catch a little bit right here on this finger. Using the tracer technique. Always be rotating. Oh. Exclamation point patrons, guys, looking to pick up those signups. If you are looking for a painting consultation, though, anyone who signs up during the show for $10 or more a month, you just DM me. I'll hook you up with a 30-minute consultation. Dogcat Jones says, loving the OSL in the hand. Thanks, man. Now, from this angle right here, I think I can do some cheating. I think I can run a quick edge highlight right here. High opacity, low moisture. Just hit that rail. Right there. Rotate. Right there, you see that? We're just hitting those edges. So we're just kind of boxing those out. And we're not going to worry too much about blending just yet. So let's just create some crisp edges using higher opacity, lower moisture paint. Always be rotating, guys. Sneaking right here.
Hello.
Boom. Now, what I will do is I'll just like tone it down anywhere it looks a little aggressive. So what we'll do is we'll just take some of the black blue, water it down a little bit. Just kind of kiss the edges where some of that white is a little out of control.
Hello.
Now, remember we're using the neutral gray solution, which is just black and white everywhere else. So same deal, just water that down. We're going to use that to kind of soften some of these lines right here. But it also gives us a quick way to do like a free transition. Just going to send a little bit of brighter gray toward the top. Kind of give us a pseudo transition right here. But we're not really trying to blend it too much. We're just letting it ride. Now let's go back to the black, semi-opaque, kind of wet. Let's run that dark line, separating the knuckle duster and the actual finger. Right there. Now from this angle, we have a touch of black on the brush still. Let's just send a little bit right here, deeper into the gray.
Hello.
Now let's grab the black blue, the white, which is the color we chose for the armor. Let's put a bit of a harsh edge highlight around it. Let's go back to the black blue, lower the opacity, and just soften that line up. With a bit of a light filtering.
Hello.
Let's go back to the neutral gray. A little bit of edge highlighting right here. Now inside the hand, let's grab some black, water it down. And let's just kind of stuff it in this little pocket around that big centerpiece. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, the new Sweller bot doesn't have a tier 3 sub, War Pigment. I tried giving him one today, but it wouldn't let me it won't let me because he has a tier 1 already, gifted. It like won't let me buy a tier 3 for him. Now, we have to put a Space Wolf color into it, which will be probably yellow. So what we need to do is make sure that this is looking a little better right here. So let's take some of the black blue and kind of reset this real estate right here. Let's put a little white. Set it back. Got a little bit of black blue. We're using a little bit of moisture here. Free blending. Let's take a little black. So now we have a bit of a transition right there. Switch to the small brush. High opacity, low moisture, white. Hit it with a gangster tracer technique right there.
Hello.
Right there. Right there. So we got to make that arm look good. You see, it's got to match the rest of his physique, right? Like, you see how intense he looks? Like, you just can't let this Space Wolf arm be dark blue with edge highlights. We gotta have some intrigue built in. So we also want to put a little color. Yo, Demeki, YouTube side of things, or sorry, Twitch side of things says, welcome to my bathroom as I bless the toilet with Papa Nurgle's blessings. So you taking a dump while texting us. Joshua, thank you for following me on Twitch 21 minutes ago. I missed that. Sorry. So we have these diamonds right here. I'll show you where they are.
Hello.
There's a diamond. Right there, you see? they're faintly embossed into the arm.
Hello.
So we're going to have to paint those up. Spectacular. So, what's more appropriate? Space Wolf player Talon, this is your time right now. What's the appropriate color for that pattern? We'll let him, since he was tearing up earlier. There is a feather chilling right here. You don't want to forget about that thing. Let's get a little bit more white right here. Get those nuts. Recoil's mom says, Kenny, a hospital just told me no, not going home today. More tests. Damn, man. I'm sorry. Shout out to Recoil's mom. Stay strong. I'm sorry. It sucks. So Talon left us. Temeki says he always lightly washes his nuts. So if Talon's not here, I'm going to go with yellow. Weldon guy just gifted 5 subs to the chat. Can I get some strong man love in chat right there? Thank you, brother. You're just tuning in, or you just got gifted a sub. Shout out your boy Weldon, man. We are getting Magnus's base all wrapped up right now. And so we're going to paint these diamonds yellow. And the way we're going to do that is we already locked them in white. So now I'm going to take just a smidgen of magenta. Let me get 500 bonus Yodogs for Weldon guy. We're going to take a smidgen of magenta here. Add it to the white. And we're going to kind of paint the center of these diamonds a little bit with that. And force the white kind of to the exterior. Just gentle amount of magenta, like not much. And I'm looking to get a little bit of coverage there that's not pure white, essentially. Weldon guy in chat. Thank you. What are you into, man? Recoil's mom says you're not happy? Yeah, I bet. Fucking sucks. We're gonna take a scotch more magenta. Gonna hit that core one more time. See that? Just deploy a little bit of shading in there. Take a little bit more white. Lower the opacity slightly. Kind of soften this one a little bit. Now let's grab our original black, blue, and white combo. And what we want to do is run a bit of an under highlight right here. Just a light perimeter highlight with a little black, blue, and white mixed together. Using the heart pull. Rinse that down. More pigment says, well wishes, hugs, and hair will be set your way. Oh, I was talking to Recoil's mom. Absolutely. Let's get a little bit of black. Low opacity black. See if we can install a bit of a dark line between the two. Using the heart pull. See that? So that's a combination of white, magenta, and then we just built a dark line and a bright line right around it. That's simple. TC Gentry said space with Dreadnaught. Maker. Yeah, it's clickbait. Did it work? Let's get a little bit of yellow. So now what we're going to do is we're going to paint over what we've done with some yellow. Carefully. Let it dry. But you see we're getting a nice little shade in there from the magenta and everything. It's basically all I do right there. Now, let me grab a couple of other colors. Let's grab a little bit of this shadow flesh. That's all I really need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a kind of a desaturated bone color real quick. So gray makes things desaturated. So here's black and white. Here's some of this fleshy color. I'll even take some of this yellow. More white. I'm gonna take this and paint this skull right here. Paint this skull right here. There's a few skulls. Right there. Shit, there's a big old wolf skull right here on the arm that I almost didn't see. Basically, anything's a bone color if you squint your eyes. Right there. There's like another skull chilling way down here. Rotating back this way. Now I gotta kind of sneak between his legs. Press that down. Let's take that same color, add more white. See if we can move in on this skull right here. And we're just going to kind of sketch along its teeth, its jawline. Kind of create a really simple highlight on it. Basically kind of just drag the brush across its features real fast. Nothing too crazy. I want to get to this wolf skull too. I'm kind of just stippling up against it the best I can based on the geometry. He's also got little teeth right here. And I thought at one point that this was a skull right there, but it actually looks to be like a gem. I think that this is that kind of classic Space Wolf kind of diamond shaped gem. Like it's like a kite. But it's set in like a maybe like a gold perimeter. So I'm just kind of pre-painting it white. Now we're gonna do some other colors here in a minute, and then we're gonna come back to the wings and drop some more excitement down in the wings, and then eventually introduce some actual color to the base. What we are doing is painting a Space Wolf corpse on Magnus's base. We're using black blue, so it's a very dark blue-gray situation, which I think a lot of Space Wolf people like, the darker Space Wolf color. Try to get the light so you can really see it. It's actually pretty dark. And then we should be able to deploy a little bit of weathering technique on it. As we close out Orcvember today with the month ender, exclamation point ender. We got some giveaways on the line. We're doing a prize drawing for the top T promo from the past. The top D tonight is going to win a custom t-shirt designed for me. Exclamation point patrons, I'm looking to get some $10 signups. We have a promo. If you sign up during the show for $10 or more, you can DM me and timestamp it. I'll give you a free painting consultation. 30-minute class. But before we get too deep into the weeds, exclamation point whip. We're going to take a whip session right now where you guys will jump over on Discord, post up some of your works in progress or finished pieces. We'll take a look at them together as a community and acknowledge how baller you are. Or if you're looking for some pointers, exchange some pointers. You can do that too. Exclamation point whip. Shout out to Welding Guy. Thank you for those gifted subs and 12 months total being a subscriber. Okay. Huh. Don't know where I put my shit. You know what? It's good timing. I need to use the bathroom because I drank a bunch of Monster Energy today. Player J, the tiniest of all Canadians, just in time for a whip session. So give me guys like 90 seconds so we can hit the B room and we can do this whip session. All right, we're back. Let's lock into Discord. Come on. All right. Exclamation point whip. Let's see what we got here. Corvidai. 23 shades of gray, baby. These look good. Hell yeah. Look at that. Humankind Casting. What's up, bro? Over on the YouTube side of things. Or, sorry, fucking Twitch. Just get it backwards every time now. That's right, Russ. We're using a combination of dry brushing strategies and some pin washing strategies here. Oh, yeah. There's a little window right here I never saw. Is it just like a guy in there? Like one guardsman? Is that what we're looking at? I'm a big fan of this. Corvidai. Clean execution with your dry brush game. Showed us some respect. Fuck yeah. Exclamation point whip, though, if you want to jump in. Show me what you guys worked on over the weekend. Becky and I actually did a class the other day. Becky's got a whip. We're doing our edge highlighting session yesterday. Becky's a graduate of the 101 curriculum. He's moving into 201. Corvid, I use dry brush and pin wash. Right in the front. It's a little jacked up. It's alright. Humankind Casting. What's up, man? Got some whips for us. Temeki, locking in some lines, getting some edges curated. Some nice wash execution over nice dramatic airbrush finish. Look at this guy. Temeki is the talent of Dice Check. Beautiful work. We did it. We working on this yesterday. Completed the 101 yesterday. This is a good sensei. Oh man, thanks, brother. Corvidai in the middle of nowhere location. Bad service. That sucks dick, brother. If you are just tuning in, we're doing a whip session. We're painting Magnus right now. We just about finished him up. And all of these videos are on Patreon right now. Exclamation point Chad Magnus. This model uses the same fundamentals. That's why I'm pulling it up. It's a lot of the same fundamentals on the skin here as what you're seeing here. Just applied to organic surface versus a robotic surface like this, like an angle, like a armored surface. OnePlus saves. Says my defunct Necron's getting based. Another one of the students. 101 project completion right here. Necron's ready to go. Looks good, man. Proud of you. Excited. Pull these Necrons out. Fully painted. Disco up next. Oh shit. Vashor, look at this guy getting jacked. One last ride, OnePlus says, before you become all wraiths. This goes looking good, man.
Listen to me speak, but just
Hell yeah, man.
what words will you keep? The ones that cause us harm. You assume the worst, but that is yet to come. Because you caused it first, and now we've gone.
Talon says, so no more being hamstring because Necrons aren't painted in dynastic colors anymore? What? Disco said simply the flesh. Is that what's bogging you down? It's fucking sick, man. Shout out to Humankind Casting. Thank you for the follow. Let's run it back to War Pigment.
confused.
Nothing exciting, just more Nid Storm boys. How many of these guys are you actually making? Look at this little guy. We're pigment 15 now. This is the last squad of 5. You ever finish that big one? Garthakian. Those guys are swole. Chatators. The Chad Minotaur. Loving these skin tones, man. Great job with your airbrush here. Right, that can you doing some pin washing now? What colors do you use? I'm a big fan. Human kind castings. Cast Lord. Let's see here. Oh, this guy is the OG. The original. Dark flesh, burnt orange, golden brown. It's a good color scheme. Right back in. Humankind. Now, are you trying to do like a metallic red over gold? Is that what I'm detecting here? So is that the sitch? Or like maybe a contrast paint or a speed paint over the silver or over the metallic.
takes is a moment. Is it fate that you came this far unbroken? If it's destiny, you wrote it. Focused, but you gotta be focused. Make or break, it's the last goodbye.
The old Dark Vengeance. And you just gotta make sure you get something in here to create borders and frames. That's where washing comes into play. There needs to be some frames between separating these artifacts.
This is your moment.
There it says corn base, then gold trim. So you did the corn base color first, then you blocked the gold trim in. Where am I getting this shine from? Is it like literally wet right now?
All the stories that tell about the champion who came from the crown. Are you ready to carry it now? Going full speed, never stop, never quit. You're the only one you got to convince that nothing's too far out of your reach. 'Cause all you are is
Model color gold. Yeah, it looks kind of glossy. Maybe it's gloss. Did you gloss varnish it? Like in preparation for like a wash, maybe? See what he says to that. Satin varnish. That's where the shinies come from. And now you're going to just deploy some wash technique. Should look alright. That's a good wombo combo. You just get all the details locked in, get the wash deployed. It's the foundation of miniature painting. Locked it in clean. Put the wash down. Foundational strategy. Basically what we do here with more steps. Good job, man.
Hey, they screaming, this is my moment, my fate written, I'm chosen. Other spirits fall, but mine has ceased to be broken. You stripping down my pride, but I'm my only opponent.
Rick Darris.
But limitless, I've awoken, so let me show you that everything I sacrificed mattered. All that blood, sweat, tears that I scattered. All that fake talk, fear that
What we got here? This looks kind of spicy.
here, a new chapter. Hey.
So we got a dude here chilling on a horse with a scary mask. The Hyrulean shield. What's going on with these white jewels? They getting ready. They're being pre-highlighted for some color. This is really cool, man. He's a big scary horse too.
One too many times that I've been stuck patient on my downfall. Antidote seeking while I was vacant, but the crown falls simply to those who try to take it. One shot to get two paid in my 3 weapons.
Humankind is here to learn. Oh yeah, man. Good attitude. Most Magic says a death dealing. Classic art piece. For Zeta, the Huff says. Oh yeah, that's right. They were making his yeah. I know what we're looking at now.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended
Humankind Casting, thank you for the sub, homie. I appreciate you giving me that prime sub. Yeah. I remember you telling, so one of you guys told me about this. That they were making his art, they were like 1-to-1ing his art to miniatures. Rick Darris over on YouTube. Thank you. I see you now. Yeah, this is sick, man. So this guy is menacing. Yeah. Yeah. Great work. Rick Darris over from the YouTube Dumpster Fire Squadron. Thanks for the share, man. So we still have about an hour left, meaning we're on schedule. Thank you guys for sharing. You guys kept it gangsta this weekend in the hobby. We are going to finish out Magnus today. It is a month ender. So we're going to do some giveaways here at the end of the show. Exclamation point Chad, if you're curious, if you want to get caught up on all the paint content related to Magnus, I've got a post up on Patreon right now that has got the edited cut from beginning to end. No movie magic. Speaking of which, my promo right now, exclamation point patrons, sign up for $10 or more a month during the show. Timestamp me in the DMs over there on Patreon. Free 30-minute video call consultation to be used as you want. That's kind of my focus right now. Is I gotta build up the base of my Patreon platform. We've lost a massive amount of momentum in 2023 due to stuff. And here at the end of the show, we're going to be giving away some custom tees. Top D gets a full custom t-shirt design, which we workshopped that at the top of the show. Thanks to you guys. And anything else? Exclamation point class, of course. I teach private classes. If you're looking to get OP, take my course. Got you. That's about it. Rick Darris, you get to do this once a year? Do what? Like paint models? Over on YouTube? Tell me more about that. Okay, let's lock it in. Talon, have my parents wrote me into any of their TV shows yet? No. No. I mean, they tried. So Talon, you weren't there when we were selecting the color for that diamond pattern. I was going to let you pick, but you weren't here. You were taking a shit. So we went with yellow. Now what we're going to try to do is figure out the gem in the center of the Space Wolf kind of chain. So I've got this like jade color. I'm just gonna grab that. Rick Darris, on the road welding. Mostly. So you don't get to paint very much. What's the coolest thing you ever welded? So you see this right there in the center. Pretty sure that is the gem setting. So I'm going to just kind of be lazy here. I'm going to grab like a little bit of yellow and shadow flesh. And I'm going to try to see if I can sneak in here. And kind of put like a brownish yellow border install right here. And this is kind of an obnoxious angle to get into. Fuck. There's my paper towel. Talon. Your Talon says your brother quit driving long haul, moved back home 2 weeks later. He was hooked on Gilding Light and The Young and the Restless. Talon says, if you're talking to me, I didn't respond because I was cleaning up a rat my dog ripped apart. God, man, why is your life like this, Talon? Okay, now let's see if we can take a little bit more white. Oh my God. I want to see if I can kind of recarve. Set that gem correct. And we're just erasing from some of that kind of yellowy brown we put in there. Let's take a little black. Water it down. And just trying to shape that border. Now these teeth are bothering me right here. And I'm feeling a little irritated by the lack of contrast we're getting from that chain. So I'm going to grab a little sky blue. Like right here. We're going to water that down slightly. Put a little bit on that chain. Kind of just shift it slightly. Pick up a little white. And just kind of poke at it. Get a little bit of a reflection going. Now, when it comes to these, like, these teeth. Just adding a little white and brownish color together. This is that shadow flesh mixed with white. So just clean those up a little bit. Now when it comes to that gem, I'm going to grab some jade. Crazy Josh Zero, thank you for the follow. Oh, Rick Darris, he answered my question. On the road, welding mostly said titanium and a 300-foot smokestack. God damn. Or blind with voice commands? You welded blind with voice commands? Fucking God. So we're taking some of the jade. Watered it down slightly. And we're going to now hit that core, you see? And now it's a lot easier to see what you're looking at in there. You see that?
This lake of fire burns my skin. How could love wear so thin?
Take a touch of white.
I'm sinking in the hollow ground. Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow. I won't
Just kind of put it in the center.
die. I can feel you when you're not around.
Let's take a little black. Right there. Oh shit, here's one right here. I just seen. Fuck. Space Wolves and their silliness. Let's get that we're just mixing shadow flesh and yellow together. Right there. A little bit of white. Let's pick up a little bit of that jade and just kind of raw dog it right here.
I can feel you when you're not around.
Pick up a little white.
When the night gets cold, we won't be alone.
It's looking good. Let's take a little bit more white.
You paint a picture in my mind.
Let's take a second look at these skulls.
You wanna leave it all behind.
Talon says he's kissed by chaos.
Turning all that time. Nothing could stop me longing for your eyes. I won't let
See how we're just kind of stippling on the tops of things?
feel you when you're not around.
Nothing too crazy right there.
We won't be
Now let's talk about this feather. This feather is important to the paint job. There's a narrative explanation for its existence. So let's take a little sky blue, mix it with the black blue. We're just kind of hitting a quick highlight. A little bit more sky blue and white.
This lake of fire burns my skin. How could love wear
Using some heart pull techniques.
I'm sinking in the hollow ground. Nothing can stop me wanting you somehow. I won't let it die. I can feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold,
Make sure we don't forget it. There's a reason we put it there. It's because we tore it off of this and then moved it down there. Added it to his base. Let's just see if we can poke a little white in on this wolf skull right here. Some deliberately rough stipples from the back, no problem. Too easy. Space Wolf, Dreadnaught, arm looking nice. Orc Pride, 86 months, the legend. So now we got to figure out this base a little bit better. So let's pull out our dry brush. So I'm thinking, what's Magnus's thing? Sand? Dumb. Meow meow moo moo. What's up? What's up, dumpster fire? I would never paint this base light. A good thing, I mean, I would say like ivory would be a good color choice here. Maybe even like a little ochre. Or golden brown. Alan's like, which thing? Prospero is sand and pyramids. He's not on Prospero. That shit burned.
And his name is John C.
Recoil, my guy. Making some love for Recoil. It's a stupid dad joke. Read it at your own risk. I'm not proud of it. How many demons disease does it take to change a light bulb? 9. Sorry. It's gonna be cool. So right now it's just dirt. And so I'm gonna take some of this brown and just kind of force it in without barely dry brushing. See? Gotta just kind of squish it in, because right now it's just textured dirt with a for Monument Hobbies, kind of the neutral gray with a little bit of brown ink or brown transparent brown mixed in. So I'm just gonna squish some what is it? Dark golden brown. One second, it's clogged. There we go. Chaotic painting.
This is not right! What the hell is this? From the RKO! And both men are getting lapped!
And I get some strong man love for chaotic painting. It says Chad Magnus is looking dope AF, man. Thank you, brother. People told Chad he would never amount to anything. And see, I'm just kind of rubbing the brown end. Not very delicately at all. Recoil. Chaotic painting. Now, I will let some of this get on the Dreadnought's hand right here. Delicately. Like so. Maybe a little bit right here. But that's it. Now, I'm going to take a little ivory mixed in with the brown. And we are going to dry it up pretty good here. Talon says, if you smush pigment powder in the wet paint, will that be enough to fix the base? That'll be kind of weird. It won't really mix well. But we're going to lightly... I mean, if you just put pigment powder on a dry base, it will stay there for pretty much ever. Talon. It's not going to just fall off. And now we're going to put... more gently dry brushing our ivory component. Showing it some respect. We'll pick up some more ivory. Dry it up nice. Go boy, says Chad Magnus got tired of all the brothers making fun of him for being a nerd. And his one eye, so he hit the gym and went for huge gains. Hell yeah. Double dosing Zeaxanthin. So now we're going to just be very gentle here. The ivory. Build it up and see we're putting actually more than one color combination together, right? So it's a golden brown with an ivory built in. Maybe a touch of white here. Dark God just gave this man trend, to be honest. Demeki. So this is a little brighter yet. So be gentle. You don't want to be too uniform with this either. Just kind of picking patchy areas. And I am trying to get the ring a little bit right here. See? Oh no. Looks like I set his wing down in brown at some point. Just a touch right here. While they're spinning them around. I just put a little black blue back in right there. Which reminds me, something I want to do is take high opacity sky blue and run a fierce line along the top right here using the tracer technique. See that? Want to get just a little bit more aggressive with it. Just straight up sky blue. High opacity, low moisture. Maybe a little white. Opacity, low moisture. Hold your breath. Swing it from right to left. right here. Same thing right here. And we added we did the wings like solely by dry brushing them and airbrushing them before. And so now I just want to come back in and just augment the natural progression of this highlight that we deployed with a little bit of aggression here by forcing a little bit more white into the tip. Using our patented tracer technique. And getting underneath it's crucial as well. And with that one guy, thank you for the follow. Maybe just a touch more white. Okay. We don't want the wings to bog us down too much. We use the fundamentals of good dry brushing on them. And airbrushing. We don't want it to get too out of control, but there's a couple more spots I'd like to hit. Here. Move my wet palette way out of the way. Max Payne, thank you, brother. All right. Now back to the base. The base is just dirt right now with our Space Wolf Dreadnought arm on it. So this is just looking around my basing stocks. See what I got. I don't have anything too big is the problem. I got like I'm kind of don't know what's gonna be best here, but a good hack could be just some autumn leaves and some this colored grass, and we could even like dry fit it. You can basically dry fit the leaves. Just gotta feel it out. And a lot of times you can just like get away with these pretty aggressively over something like this. See? Like imagine you have like a smattering of them. Kind of doing something like that, right? And then you have some of this tan grass chilling on the other side. You do that. That's one option. When it comes to just like texture paint and the fact that he has a dreadnought piece there, you can pull out some rocks, rock them out. You know?
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus.
I don't know. I'm really kind of at a loss here. I don't really have any good basing supplies outside of just leaves and grass. We could use texture paint to make craters. I left most of my stuff behind, so I don't really have a lot. Shout out to that one guy over on Twitch. You've been eating turkey and green bean casserole for days, Demeki? Goddamn. Stop. You're fucking your guts up. Renegade says cut some sprue and make crystal shard clusters. Gon says paint it with all sorts of chaos runes. That's viable. The problem is that we don't have any way to indicate the glow is correct. You'd be painting them over the dirt, Gonj. So, like, where's the glow coming from, right? Is it just being projected onto the dirt? I mean, we could go with, like, an old school pentagram. John's the Unjust coming in with a legendary advice. Use a hobby knife, huh? Cut it and kind of slice it in. Taking some transparent white. It's a medium. And what I'm thinking is we can do like so there's a triangle. Right? And I'm using transparent white here. In the hopes it looks kind of chalky. When it dries. Something like that. Right? And then what we would try to do is try to kind of create a crude circle around it through stippling. Like something like that. We let that dry and see what we have before we go further. Because once that dries, we'll kind of have probably like a much lower opacity finishing position, and we'll be able to make some real ass decisions. PB says, I can't tell where the space stops and the wolves start. It's definitely a dreadnought. Over on YouTube, Nuduk says, do runes instead of in blood. Yeah, that could be blood. Rick Darris over on YouTube. What's up, brother? So as this dries, it's probably going to look more and more like chalk. Like on a football field, you know, like... Still very wet, so I don't want to mess with it too much because like I want to know what its final positioning looks like. You see, even as you're watching it right now, it gets getting more and more built in. Let's take this rag, a little alcohol on it, and I'm gonna just take this opportunity to clean the paint off the base. The GW base like this is one of the smartest things you can do, is just take some alcohol. You don't never have to actually paint the rim black. You can just wipe your overspray off pretty easily like this. Mio Man says, dead Space Wolf bits. Got a full Space Wolf Dreadnaught arm right there, dude. Recoil says grass tufts would still work. Oh yeah, they'll definitely work. It's getting a lot fuzzier as it dries. Use a lot of medium. That's why it's taking forever to dry. Recall the second part of my point is the key bit, though. No, I don't care about the second part here. But make them look burnt. Look at I got paint grass. I'm gonna paint grass. Exactly, Ganj. As it dries, it's going to look more and more like somebody used like a chalk to draw this pentagram. Or like the pre-highlight of a set of glow. Recoil says, well, it's next level. No, it's not. We're still waiting for the couple clusters to dry up. And what we could do, I mean, the more I look at it, the more I feel in this, is to actually take some bold titanium white. And see if we can get like a bit of a heart pull right here, Ganj. Right there. Ganj the Unjust. Got out my yo dogs. That's my guy right there. Gons, thank you so much, brother. See, Ganj, I'm gonna just reinforce the intersections. Do you see that? With a little bit of ball titanium. Using the heart pull. Where they two cross. Now we only have about 12 minutes left. Move some of this shit out of the way. Let me see if I can get the airbrush to perform a little bit. It's not super clean right now. Give some love in the chat from my man Ganj. Just gonna try to get a little bit of this simple green out of here. And I'm gonna try to go with Ganj's initial suggestion. The problem is my transparent white is kind of shitty right now. It's almost empty. So I'm going to load up a little bit of transparent white into the brush. And what I want to use this to create a bit of a glow. Around those points that we made. See? Little halo. See that? It's extremely low opacity. Now we want to dump. What are we doing on time? About 8 minutes left. Shout out to Ganj for the suggestion. Pump and dump, baby. Now we basically have our options are I mean, it's hard to say what our options are for the pentagram. Green has been used all over the piece. But so is blue. I kind of feel blue. What about you guys? Or just more green? Or something we haven't used yet? Because we've got... It's not like we don't have blue in the wings like crazy. Any suggestions besides, or do we just go with something that's not in the paint job? Do we go with like, I'm feeling blue though. Replace this violet. Really red. Guilty. We don't want like a clashing red with him though, because he's got blue or pink. Maverick says it's kind of like, yeah, it's like I agree. Love minis, purple, Catic yellow. I think we go with a really saturated blue. Because, like, you know, we haven't introduced any blue magic to him yet. I think we go with, like, stock blue. Russ, my guy. So we have really watered down blue in here, Russ. Okay? Maybe more water. And I think what we do is just creep some in. Like so. Just kind of build it up on the outsides first. Maybe even water it down even more. Like basically it's non-existent now, right? I got so much. So we are very low opacity here. Spray a little on his toes. Right here. They just do a little brushwork here and there to kind of clean it up. Maybe a little bit more dry brushing. About 27 seconds left. There's a reset. Recoil. Overtime.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Yeah, let me get some love right there from the man. Recoil. Throwing some overtime on the clock. Who was mentioning blue? Was it Maverick? Sorry, I didn't read your comment before, Maverick. Yeah, blue is, it'd be warm and cool. Definitely works here. If we want, we could even try to put a touch of this on his nut curtain if we want. Thing is, I don't necessarily want this base add-on to be super part of the paint job. It's really just us making the most out of a flat GW base. I don't want suddenly to be putting OSL on Magnus too much because of this. It's just us making the base cute, you know? With 59 seconds left in the overtime clock. Yeah. So I would just come through here. Make sure we have a couple of nice little lines in his toes. Like that. I would possibly sneak in here and make sure our cross pieces are a little bit more pronounced. Some stipples, like so. Even possibly just a little bit here. Like so. Something like that for now. It's good. All right. We're out of time, so we're going to do some prize drawings and things like that. Don't go anywhere. Shout out to Templar. You're a top D tonight. Russ, how do you redeem those points? On YouTube? If you guess as good as mine, dog. Exclamation point redeem. Try redeem space 1. See what happens. Magnus looking good. I'm going to put him over here. McShoot stuff, no chest horns. No, he's too jacked, dude. Look at all that muscle. Look at all the muscle GW put on this guy. Like, why am I going to cover Chad Magnus's jacked physique up? This Magnus is naked. He's just wearing boots. The guy is fucking swole. Professor Swolstein over here. Fuck yeah. Set him down. So you can't figure it out, Russ? Well, 466 isn't enough to do anything with. So, regardless. No one on YouTube has gotten even close. All right, guys, let me set up our wild card. So this is free entry into the Top D Grand Prix, which I'm going to transcribe right now into the roster because I haven't done it yet. I was supposed to do it today. So give me 1 second here to do this. Now, exclamation point patrons, if you sign up for $10 or more a month during the show, including now, and you DM me on Patreon, you will get a free 30-minute painting Zoom call. So let me write these notes down. Sorry about this. Trying to have this done before, but I completely forgot today was the month ended. And it was a short month as well, because I was out of town. Cali Cup. We're making progress. Nope. These are these are notes I forgot about right here in the middle of my spreadsheet. Palin, Crushin, and Tom Duster. I was supposed to send you guys dice and I forgot. But rewrite that on a different piece of paper that's not this one. Here. Got it. Sorry about that. Chaotic painting. He's a fan of procrastinating too. Russ says, I have the most points on YouTube. The bot only gives you points if you're active every 5 minutes. So is it busted? Is it not doing its job? Who the fuck is this? I'm assuming God, my handwriting is atrocious. Yeah, wild card's gonna be Twitch. Sorry, guys. I don't have a means in which to do this on YouTube yet. All right. And Muddy added to the list. And today, Templar, Ganj, Recoil, and Chaos. Okay, we also have our Florida Man Friday drawing. Which is this group separated in a different group. Okay, we're good. Now, let's do $25 off. This is for my swag shop. Subscriber only, so if you're not subscribing and you win this, I'll re-roll this. This is $25 off my swag shop. Exclamation point 25 off. So, you guys know the rules. You gotta be on Twitch for these things. Sorry, we don't have any means and mechanisms to draft the YouTube into it. All right, you got 1 minute to join this. $25 off my swag shop. Exclamation point patrons. It's my new thing, guys. It's gonna be like the most important promo for a while. I'm gonna say it a lot. Tom Duster, your shirts are looking beat up. Tom D, there you go. Asking you shall receive. Code whisper to you. Rhea pray. Whispered. Madman. So, is it saying you don't follow the stream? Why is it saying? Is it saying that about everyone? Why is it saying this? Just whisper you, brother. Willed it into being. That's right, Tom Duster. All right, we'll do the mega gift bag. So, 1,500 Yo Dogs, exclamation point ticket space, number of tickets. It's just a way to throw 1,500 Yo Dogs into the hat for a chance at a free upgrade to a tier 6 gift bag. I just shipped a bunch of stuff for Patreon this week. We got Talon, Crushing, and Tom on the top of my list for Dice as we push out next week. And I did just get a call back from Hollywood today because I've got boxes of sponsorship shit still in Hollywood. So I'm currently in this like process of like convincing someone to mail it to me. So I'm currently in the step where I'm literally mailing shipping labels. Here we go. Talon, this Twitch is life now. Or this is Yo Dog. This is Yo Dog bot, not Twitch. I think Deepbot might be on its last legs, but I have to investigate Twitch redemptions a different way. I don't even know if it's supported anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I've been paying them. I don't know who else uses Deepbot anymore, but I have that chain command. Talon. Yoda Hogbot gets a pass. All right. Muddy. We'll put that in your folder right now. All right. How did I do this last time? I think I used Streamlabs, didn't I? Holy shit. I haven't used this in ages. No, we use a different website for this. What did I use last time? This. Found it. Yep. Because our other prize pick is straight hot garbage. Custom T. Top T. This is different than what Templar won. Okay, this is the Top T promo. This means we can work together on making you a custom shirt based on my graphical asset library. Okay, we're going to spin it 3 times. I'm going to write that down. I don't think Sunshine is here. Put it in his folder. All right, let's spin it again. Wait, which one is it? It's the Huff. So close. The Huff, you get one. Last spin. That's Tom Duster. The Tom S. Yeah, it's Tom D. Tom Duster. I don't know why I put Tom S in there. Put it in your folder in case you forget. All right, now let's do the Florida Man promo. So we are gonna pull one person off this list. Congratulations, Tom D. So this is the Florida Man Friday promo this month. Recoil wins it again. I have to come up with a new one for you, brother. Thank you, guys. I have to get him sorted with some totally new junk. I mean, perfectly curated, high-quality items. Again, exclamation point patrons, I'm looking to build the base back out on Patreon, guys. I know you guys are going to get tired of hearing that. That's going to be shifting in my focus in 2024. About 70 members short of where we were at the beginning of the year. So that's going to be me creatively trying to problem solve that for a bit. Recoil, those toothpicks, you like those Circle K brand toothpicks? I knew they'd be useful. So let's figure out our raid. I think Love Minis mentioned earlier was like, don't drink your paint water. Are they still on? Or did we go over? Why am I not seeing them on the follow list? All right, guys, I'm setting that raid right now. See you guys again on Friday. Thank you guys for your support. I can't do it without you. Literally, you guys make this shit happen. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you to all my supporters. Shout out to the YouTube squad, and of course, our mods. November was awesome. We got to paint a model we've never painted before. I'll have something exciting ready to go on Friday. Shout out to some of our new friends we're making over on YouTube. Feel free to hit me up on social media in the meantime between streams. If you got any painting questions at all, I answer questions for free. Don't even worry about it. You just hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, man. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
Moving down to LA, to the land of opportunity. My grandma thinks I'm crazy for giving Hollywood a piece of me.